Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to pay attention to this very interview between Musa, Chief of Defense Staff of Nigerian Military, and Shehu of the Channel Television. Just pay attention and watch this interview.
Let me ask you about the IPOB agitation. Simon Ekpa, for example, you've told me before that you're working with the foreign authorities to ensure. But now, what updates do you have now?
No, I think the Finnish government have their own procedure they're going through. The Nigerian government have forwarded all the relevant documents, exhibits, and everything about what's going on. So I'm sure I'm sure justice will be done.
So it looks like it's taking longer than necessary.
Well, it's not our country; it's a sovereign country. They have their own procedures, so they have to follow their own procedures. Ours is to ensure that we follow up and make sure that we monitor what's being done. But I'm sure they will do, because we have been able. I think the Attorney General did a fantastic job, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Defense, together with the Office of the National Security Advisors, comprehensive things were done, exhibits were forwarded that will enable them to be able to take action.
Truth is this: Musa is not aware of anything at all. He's not aware of what is going on in Finland. He's not aware of what is happening within Ekpa. So he's just working with what they told him. He has never been there. He's not part of the team that is doing anything. His work, all right, is to focus on Nigeria. His work is not to focus over there. So the only thing they told him is what he knows. You must understand that this is the second time he's been interviewed about this, and they asked him the same question. And the same way he answered is just showing that he's not aware. But anyways, I love the way he responded by saying that the Finnish government have their own laws, their own rules and regulations, that they have to follow their own dictates, they have to follow their own rules, they have to follow the laws of their country for them to be able to do what they want to do. So which states that even Nigeria cannot mount pressure on the Finnish government, no matter what they want to do. It's just a simple truth, because this is a global issue. If it's the issue of hide and seek or the issue within Nigerian context as a country, then they can do whatever they want to do. But this has become a global issue, and the person that is involved is a global person. So the only thing they can do is to keep on presenting whatever they want to present. The truth is that until their evidence is proven to be true and authenticated by the Finnish law, Nigeria can never lay hand on Simon Ekpa, no matter the levels of the evidence, until the evidence is proven to be true. And the people to prove the evidence is not Nigerian soldiers, it's not Nigerian lawyers, it's not Nigerian system. The people to prove the evidence that is provided by the Nigeria are the Finnish government, the Finnish police, all right? The Finnish people, the Finnish court. They are the one to prove the evidence. They are the one to be able to check and confirm if these things are true. And the truth is this: whatever they need to know is there in the global space. Everyone is aware there is nothing hidden there. And that is why that I tell you that it will take time, okay? It will take time, but gradually it's going to be bit by bit. Just like what the Musa said, that Finland has their own procedure. So nobody should panic. Nobody should say, let's wait for this one to come out before we can take a step. Anybody that is pursuing freedom should move forward. Anybody that is moving for freedom should move forward. You don't stand and be waiting for freedom. You don't stand and be waiting for freedom. This is what God told Moses. Moses got to a place that they could not cross the Jordan, and he said to the people, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. He told them to stand in one place and see how God can fight for them. But God called Moses and said, Moses, tell the people to move forward. Solution comes when you are moving forward. So to some people that they say, no, you shouldn't do anything, you shouldn't do anything, wait, there is no need of waiting. These things will take time, because it is about a case, it is about court, it's about law, all right? And this is about terrorism charge. So they have to provide the evidence, and this evidence must be scrutinized. They will take time to investigate this whole thing. And as the investigation are going on, more truths are coming up, all right? And that's why you discover that after some levels of investigation, some restrictions will be lifted, because they put a lot of restrictions on him. Some restrictions to be lifted. We got to know that his finances were restricted, company restricted, assets seized or restricted. Everything that has to do with him was restricted. No access to phone, no access to social media, no access to communication. But gradually, they are beginning to lift all those restrictions, that he cannot talk to family member. Right now, he can talk to his attorney, which is one of the attorneys within the Biafra Republic government in exile, the Brigi, and also the Biafra government, the United States of Biafra. So he has been able to speak to them. And in this video, I'm going to give to you as well the direct speech from Simon Ekpa. All right. So, but look at what Musa is saying. Finland has the authority to do what they want to investigate. And if the evidence are not true, they can't do otherwise. It will take time, but the truth is the chances of them bringing Simon Ekpa to Nigeria is very close to 0%. No matter the card that Nigerian government will play with the current ambassador, all right, from Finland, that lady that just came of race, no matter the card they want to play with her, the final matter will be decided by the Finnish courts, not Nigerian courts. The final matter will be decided in Finland. You know, when he was talking, he mentioned Attorney General of the Federation, that these people have presented the evidence. This same Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria is the same person that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. And this thing is in a global space that they are disobeying court order. That court have actually told them to release him severally, and they said no. And the attorney is the one still bringing the case back. So what kind of case does he have to prove over there? Someone that cannot obey his own court order and is the attorney of the Federation and cannot obey his own court order. So what kind of human rights abuse is he going to present there that is innocent? Anyway, I want you to pay attention to what Dr. Ngozi Orabueze will say in this particular video, because the answer that Shehu is asking Musa, that Musa could not answer, the answer has already been given, all right, through Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Just pay attention and watch this video.
I'm also happy. Biafrans are also happy. We have only one government, and we must ensure we have discipline in our government. And that discipline goes to my humble self. I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that our attorney Levy was able to communicate with His Excellency yesterday.
Oh.
Yes. And after that, he sent a message to me. And he also sent a message I'm going to pass on to you right now.
All glory to God. Oh.
Prime Minister is still... We were very happy yesterday. We will continue. We will continue to do what we are doing peacefully. Obato Dear want us to again, I know the message is not for us. He talked about the social media chaos that you know. We know that message, we are clear on that message, as all those that are following his footsteps, all those that are guarding our what we do online, all those that are following whatever Obato Dear has instructed. What he was doing with us before this incident is what I know we are doing. We are not deviating. We are not changing. But Obato sent a message to Attorney Levy that the social media chaos, the social media madness, I am that it should stop. It should stop. It should stop. Mandine is going to call why not on way to come on social media approval a point. Mandina Asiasini Abatobie has sent a message that should stop overall. And we are very, very happy. I was very, very happy. And probably we have to, like I said, we must continue what we are doing. He was limited to what he can say, again, because of the restrictions, which we know. Even though Abatobie has been allowed to, there is a relaxation in the communication, but there is also some restrictions. And all of us here should be able to know that when you are restricted, with all the lies Nigerian government has lied against Obato, there might be restrictions to things he can say and things he cannot say. And I totally understand that. And I believe all of you here understand that. Just like when our own Onyendu, as he is being restricted, there are things that they don't want him to say. There are things they don't want him to do, because the criminals are going to capitalize on that. So when they restrict some of the things he said, all of us here should be able to understand that that is a safe protocol. And the imago, somebody that is being restricted, there is a limit to what that person can say or do. That is a very common thing that all of us have to do. So even our attorney is just kind of limited to imago question, things that Obato can say and all that, which he understood. I totally understood, and I believe all Biafrans will be able to understand that. Just like when we were in Finland, I keep giving that example when there was an instruction from Obato that cancel the redeclaration of Biafra, that we should cancel that. So all of us said I've been following Obato there, we know that now, even under gunpoint, such words, but him saying that should be able to let us all know the restrictions that Finland is applying. So we will allow the process to play out, just like we've said before. We are going to watch and see how this game is going to end up between Finland, Nigeria, and Biafra. That is the bottom line. All of us are watching. We are doing everything possible. And we believe in the not too distant time, Obatobe is going to join us. So that is the message I have today from that angle. Thank you so much.
This is a direct message from Simon Ekpa to Biafrans and the Nigerian government and the Nigerian army as well. So that's the way it is, and it's a pure message and is well understood. God bless you. If you watch to this time, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video and share to everyone out there to create more awareness. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Bye for now. See you next time.